We continue learning Orchos Tzadikim. We pick it up on page 36 in the Treasure for Life edition. Continues Orchos Tzadikim, his by name. One has to think a little bit. Ki adam b'rayv midaisav, a person, the majority of his character traits, ze mishuna mizu. Each person is different. V'chol mido mida terefes das adam. And each midah of a person are teirefes, are pulling, are fighting the das of a person for one's mind, for one's attention. This one pulling him one way, this one pulling him another way. And the Yitzhahara is there to inject and to push each and every mido, mises is adam shivchar, etc. And with his tug of war of all the midos coming, the Yetzer is trying to push a person and incite him to choose the Ra. It's like one walking in the desert, and he bumps into bears, vayarais, and lions, and leopards and wolves. And it's quite a scary situation. He's in the middle of the forest, there's all these different animals. Such a person. What does he have to do? You got to open up your eyes quickly. And you have to somehow figure out, how am I going to fight the lion and the bear, and there's a wolf coming from the other side. And for a moment, you close your eyes. Or if in a moment, you daydream, you divert your attention. What's going to happen? Well, we know it's going to happen. The mazikim are going to kill him. Adam says the Orchos Tzadikim, such a penetrating mashal. Midais of harais are terrible midais. Kigoin, for example, the fact that we're haughty, the fact that we are lustful, that we have hatred, that we have anger. What are they doing? They're rolling, they're circulating, they're churning in our hearts constantly. And for a moment, just like if you don't pay attention to the bear for a second, it could grab you. From your heart is going to be uprooted the light of truth. And unfortunately, the darkness is going to settle in. And this is where the opening of all of Shulchan Aruch comes in. Shavisi Hashem lenegdi tamid. We have to place Hashem in front of us constantly. Constantly. As for if one moment is without, the bear, the lion, the predator, something's going to grab onto you. Only with absolute vigilance. And with always being accounted for all the different midos, all the different urges and desires and anger and haughtiness and everything grabbing for our attention. And of course, with the Yitzhahara over there injecting and pushing and inciting to try to do the wrong thing, that's the only way one could potentially survive. Continues Rabbeinu Orchos Tzadikim. Adam b'shasha nailed when a person is born, we're a weak creation. It's because all other creations in the world, from the moment they're born, right away you look a little duckling that's born. Right away it can walk and eat. What happens when man is born? It needs a lot of work to help him grow up. Just like his body needs a lot of help. So too his neshama needs help. In order to fix the chachma, the wisdom, and to prepare the right roads. Penetrating words of the Orchos Tzadikim that our natural state is to be like an animal. But guess what? There's hope. Because our heart is a blank sheet. It's like a luach. It's the whiteboard waiting to be written on. So if you get a tipish, you have an imbecile that grabs a marker, what's he going to do? He's going to scribble. He's just going to make silly pictures. And there will be nothing else to be able to draw on that board. But if that marker's in the hand of a chacham, He'll be able to write the important things, and he'll be able to list that which he needs. And the opposite. And this will be the way to organize his life, to support and supply his family with that which they need. Kain kach leiv adam. Says the Orchos Tzadikim, so too is the heart of man. The fools that draw on our hearts foolish pictures, visheker and falsehood, and they write thoughts of emptiness and nothingness. But those who are wise, will write on their heart, michtav Elokim, the words of God, which is the foundation of all Torah and mitzvahs, until their soul will shine like the wonderful shine of the heavens. This is what Shlomo HaMelech meant. Says Shlomo HaMelech, tie them on your fingers, write them on your heart, because that's the only way that the tablet, that the board can be appropriately organized and written to keep ourselves in check.